Hey guys, welcome back to Blue Dice Craps. This is part 3 of my first craps bet video. So if you haven't watched part 1 or part 2 yet, you should probably watch those first, because in part 3 here we're going to kind of build on what we've already learned in parts 1 or 2. Okay? So if you need to watch part 1, need to watch part 2, the link is in the description. I'll try to post them like up here on the screen, so you can just click on those, but otherwise check the description for the links to parts 1 and 2. In this video, we're going to put together what we've learned in parts 1 or 2. Okay, so in part 1 and part 2, we were just making simple pass line with double odds bets, or we were making table minimum place bets. In this case, we're going to combine those. Okay. Now, in both of those videos, I told you only needed 20 times the table minimum. So, for example, $5 table, you need 20 times 5, or $100. We're still going to run with that and see how we do. Okay. But keep in mind this time, because we are making both pass line bets, odds bets, and place bets, this is going to be a little bit more volatility to our bankroll, okay? Meaning we could lose a lot, we could lose it all really quick, or we could win really quick, okay? And that's kind of how craps is, okay? After we start working on just the pass line, double odds bet, and the table minimum place bets, I'm going to talk about a couple of kind of intermediate strategies with those bets. Okay, so we'll take a look at all of that. Okay, we're going to say that we're on a $5 table. Again, these bets work on any value table, just as long as you remember we're going to do table minimum pass line bet, right? And as always, guys, proper etiquette would dictate that you don't buy in when the puck is on a point. You only buy in once the puck is off. Okay, once the puck is off, that's when we can make our pass line bet. And really, that's the only bet you need to make when we're waiting for the dice to come out. Okay, you might be the shooter, so the dealer might give you 5 dice. You would only pick 2 of them. Okay, so a lot of people like to take a look at them and say, oh yeah, I like those 2. Okay, and then once you pick your dice, the dealer would, the stick man, would scoop up those 2, and now you're throwing these 2. Okay, so come out, roll, new shooter. You're the shooter because you're on the pass line, so you get to shoot if you want to, and you can always pass the dice if you're not comfortable shooting. Okay, but it's always fun grabbing the dice and chucking them to the other end of the table. 7, winner, frontline winner, take the don'ts, pay the line. So if somebody was playing the don't pass, they would lose, but since you're playing the front line, the pass line, you're going to win $5. Okay, at this point you can just rack that. Okay, 7's not a point, so we're coming out again. Okay, 6 came easy. Mark the point. Okay, so at this point, remember, we want to play double odds. Okay, we're playing the 6 already. In the previous video in part 2, we were playing the 6 and the 8. Okay, and I told you that if this situation happens where the point becomes a 6, you could, if you're only playing place bets, you could stay up on the 6 and 8 up here, but you already have the 6. Okay, so at this point you need to make a decision. And your choices are pretty simple. Okay, we're going to keep it pretty simple. We could just place the 8 for $6. Okay, remember this has to be in $6 increments. Okay, so the dealer would go like this. Okay, place your 6 and they give you $4 change. I'm sorry, place your 8 and give you $4 change. The pass line bet is that the 6 is going to come out, but see, we have $15 on the 6 right now, basically. Okay, so really what you might want to do is kind of keep your place bets equal to what your pass line plus your odds bet are. So there, it's $15 right now. So instead of doing it this way, where you just gave the dealer 10 bucks, okay, the dealer, let's go back like this, and instead let's give the dealer $15, okay, and ask for a $12 8, okay. They're going to take your 15 bucks. They're going to put 12 bucks on here. We call these caps, by the way, because remember you always have to have denominations of 6 on the 6 or 8 if you're placing them. And so these couple extra bucks to make it divisible by 6, we call that the cap, okay? And the dealer's going to give you 3 bucks back because you gave the dealer 15. So now you have a $12 8 and basically a $15 6 because you're on the pass line. Okay, so that might be one way to bet it. Again, you could bet this as low as 6 if you wanted to. Okay, but you're shooting the dice. You're feeling lucky. So we want a $12 8 this time. And our $12 8 essentially matches up as an equal dollar amount almost to our $15 6 with the pass line and the odds bet on the 6. Okay, all right, so at this point, guys, just like video 2, we're looking for a 6 or an 8. Okay, everything else doesn't matter other than the bad number. Okay, and there's a 5. No field, 5. So if you did have a field bet, you just lost. Stay out of the field. Okay, 9. 9 need a 9. Now there's a field bet. Okay, we're going to relive this one in a second. We're going to re-roll this. Okay, 2. 2 craps 2. Aces in both places. 3. 3 craps 3. Acey deucey. 10. 10 came easy. 4 and a 6. I rolled the dice over, trying to pull them back. Okay, 4. 4 came hard. I really should go to the casino. 6. 6 came easy. Winner, frontline winner. Take the don'ts, pay the line. Okay, so remember how this gets paid out, right? You're going to get paid even money on your pass line bet, but your $10 odds bet is going to get paid 7 for 5, okay? Or in other words, $14. Okay, pretty nice hit. Okay, at this point, the puck's going to go off. You're going to collect your odds bet and your winnings. You're going to rack all that money up right here. Okay, your 8 is off when the puck is off, right? Place bets are off when the puck is off. The only money that you have at stake at this moment is your pass line bet. Okay, and you're still the shooter because you just made a point. Okay, yo, 11, frontline winner. Remember, on a come out roll, a 7 or an 11 wins even money. Okay, so you just won 5 more bucks. And everybody who's on the pass line with you also is really happy. Okay, and some crazy people, I say that because I'm one of them sometimes, might have just hit on the yo. Okay, yo 11. They might have been playing in the middle. Okay, 6. 6 came easy. Mark it up. 6 is the point again. Okay, so this time we're going to do something a little different. Okay, just to mix it up a little bit and show you some of the options that you have. Okay, of course we're going to go 2 times odds behind our pass line bet because we always do 2 times odds. Okay, this time instead of doing a $12 6, we're going to do a doing a $12 8 place bet. We're going to do a $6 8 and a $5 5. Okay, now that's only $11. So what else could we do? We could also add in a $5 9. Okay, I didn't show you the 9s or the 10 place bets in part 2 of the video. This is where we're getting into like a little bit more advanced strategy. Okay, we've already hit a point. We've already hit a $12 8 in your first roll. Okay, you're the shooter. Good job. Okay, and so you made your point. Okay, you're in pretty good shape money-wise. Okay, In fact, I think you're up. Even if we lose all of these bets right here, I think you have at least $100 in your rack right now, okay? So you're basically playing with winnings on all of these bets, okay? So this is when it gets to be fun, right? You hit a couple numbers, you hit a couple points, and now you're ready to really start raking in some cash, okay? So this is pretty sweet, right? You have all the inside numbers. We call these the inside numbers, the 5, 6, 8, and 9, okay? Because you have the pass line with double odds, and then you have each of these 5, 8, and 9 placed, okay, for table minimum right now, okay? But that's about to change, hopefully. Okay, 7 out. Oh, we spoke too soon. Look at that. That's terrible. Okay, so guess what? We just lost it all. And since you were the shooter, you also just lost your turn shooting. Okay? So the house is going to collect your money. Okay, but look at that was fairly short right there. Okay? But I don't know if you can hear my dog flapping her ears over here. Okay? There's 75. There's 90. Okay, 95. You lost a grand total at $2. Okay, and you had some great bets right there. Like if you would have just hit one of them, you would be positive money. Okay, so that's where it gets to be kind of fun because, you know, you make a couple point, you make a point, you make a couple numbers up here, and all of a sudden you're playing with house money. Okay, or winnings, as I like to say. Okay, you're just playing with your winnings at that point. It's your money. Okay, it's not really the house money. It's your money at that point because you already won it. All right, so you're playing with winnings. Okay, let's start over. The puck is off. Okay, and I'm shooting this time. Okay, but you're on the line with me. All right, and we're coming out with a new shooter. Okay, there's your money back. Okay, you're down $2 on the day. Not going to break you. Okay, 9. 9 need a 9. 9's the point. Okay, so we're going to mark the 9. Okay, we're going to do our 2 times odds. This time, guys, we're going to get a little crazy on the place bets. Okay, we're going to drop the dealer $25. Okay, we're going to ask for $12, 6, and 8. They're going to go like that. Okay, they're going to put the caps on so that they're 12 each, and that leaves you $1 change that they're going to return to you. Okay, so now we have $15 on the 9, $12 each on the 6 or 8. Okay, so what we're going to do here, guys, is this. We're going to play a regression strategy. So what we're doing is we're playing double the table minimum on the 6 or 8. As soon as we hit one of these, we're going to regress down to the table minimum. And it's going to be very easy to understand, very easy for the dealers to do. And all you have to do is tell them, okay? So when you threw in that $25, you just say $12 on the 6 and 8, $12 each, and they'll know exactly what to do. They'll know it's $25, you're betting 24, they'll give you the dollar change. It's very simple, okay? All right, let's see if this works. We want the 6 or 8 to hit. Of course, we want the 9 to hit if possible. We're playing double odds, so we're going to get paid out nicely on the 6 or 8. Okay, we're going to get paid 3 chips. We're going to get paid out nicely on the 9. Our odds bet's going to get paid 3 to 2. Okay, here we go. Okay, 6 came easy. That's a 5 and a 1. If you guys can't see it very well in the video, 6 came easy. So on a $12 6, the dealer's going to pay you $14. Thank you very much. And now you're going to say, very nicely, can you please take my 6 and 8 down to 6 each? That's what we call a regression. Okay, so the dealer's going to go like that. Okay, now you have a $6, 6 and 8, 6 and 8 for 6 each, and you're getting $12 back. Okay, so you just won 14 on that first 6. Now you only have $12 up here on the place bets. you're in the money. This is winnings that you're playing with, essentially. We just want to see a 9. A 6 or 8's good. A 9's better. Okay? Let's see if we can get a 6, 8, or 9 right here and really start to rack in the money. Okay? So again, guys, what I did there, the table minimum on this $5 table is a 6 or 8 would have to be played for 6 each. I doubled that on the first roll. I put 12 each on those, and as soon as it hit, I cut it back in half, back down to the table minimum. This is something I love doing, especially on a $25 table. Okay? I'd love to get that hit. Okay, on a $25 table, you're playing this for $30. I get that hit on the 6 or 8. I regress down to 30 each. I just collected 70, so now I'm in the money, and I still have 2 very strong bets right here. Okay, so when I'm just place betting a $25 table, a lot of times I go 60, 60, get a hit that pays 70, okay, take them down to 30 each, and now I'm in the money. I'm out of the hand, and I still have really good numbers right here. Okay, so that's kind of what we call a regression strategy. Get a hit, regress, take it down. Okay, there's a 5, 5 fever 5, doesn't affect us at all. Although it's sister, we call these sister numbers 5 and 9 because they pay the same. We want to see 5 sister here, right? Because that's where we're going to get paid the most. Okay, 6 came hard. Okay, well that's great because we're just going to get paid $7. Okay, I'm going to collect that right now. Okay, but if we see a 6 or 8 again, we're probably going to take them both back up to 12 each. Okay, but right now we're looking for the 9. Check it out. 6 and 3, winner, winner, frontline winner. Okay, we're going to get paid even money on our pass line bet, and we're going to get paid $15 on our $10 odds bet. Okay, take everything, collect, collect, collect. We like to collect. Okay, the puck goes off. Ooh, I was the shooter that time, right? All right, so we're going to have another come out roll with me as the shooter since I made my point. I made the 9. Okay, you're on the pass line. You're also on the 6 or 8, but remember these are off. Place bets are off when the puck is off, unless we call them on. Okay, and there we go. 4 came hard. Okay, mark the 4. Okay, so points of 4. We're going to do our usual double odds. Since we already hit this and regressed, and we also collected on it once, after we regressed, we collected a $7 payout as well. We're just going to leave these at $6. Okay, but on our next hit, we're going to start to have a little fun. Okay, so 4 is the point. Let's see if we can roll a 4, a 6, or an 8. Okay, yo, 11. Okay, yo, 11 kind of means nothing to us. If this was the come out roll, we would get paid on the pass line. But since the point's already been established, the yo means nothing to us right now. Okay, 9, 90 to 9. Okay, that's 2 field rolls in a row, right? We rolled the 11, we rolled the 9. It's going to get tempting to get into that field. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's just anecdotal evidence. It's not real. Okay, don't do it. Okay, 8. 8 came easy. Okay, 5 and 3 is 8. Look it, you would have lost your field bet. Don't do it. Okay, we're going to get paid. Whoa, I'm getting sloppy with my chips back here. I think it's off camera so you can't see it, but I just knocked over a stack of chips. Not cool. Okay. We're going to get paid $7 for a $6 8. Now, what we can do here, because we're in the money, right? So let's get maybe a little more aggressive. We've already collected once on a $6, 6 or 8. So what we can do is we can do one of 2 things, and it's kind of up to you how you want to do it. You could press the 8 or press the 6 with your winnings, okay? Or with your $7 winnings, you could just place the 9. We've seen a few 9s, right? I've been rolling a few 9s. So now, guys, we still racked $2 on that win, but now we got an extra bet, okay? All right, let's see if I can roll. Now I'm looking for, right, we're looking for a 6, 8, 9, or a 4. Okay, let's see what we can do. 9, 9 need a 9. Wow. I don't even edit these videos. I just like put them out there. Okay, I really need to get down to the casino if I'm going to roll like this. Okay, there's a winner. Let's collect once. Okay, we need to have some profit, right? But look at our profit already. There's our initial $100 buy-in. Here's another $100. I'm sorry, another $20. Another $21. So we're up 21 bucks. If we can make a point or get a few more place bets to hit, there we go. 6 came easy. Okay, you guys see the 5 plus 1 equals 6. 6 came easy. Okay. Oh, so we can either collect again, or we can place the 5, still just collect a couple more dollars. Okay, let's see if we can get this casino to pay us, right? This is what we would call, by the way, we'd call this 22 inside, right? So if you're going to make a place bet and you just wanted all the inside numbers like this, you could just tell the dealer 22 inside, and they would know what to do on a $5 table. Okay, if this was a $10 table, it would have to be 44 inside. If this was a $25 table, this would have to be 110 inside, okay, because it would be 25, 25, 25, 25, and then an extra $5 chip, extra $5 chip for 110 inside, okay? But on a $5 table, this would be called 22 inside, $10, 44 inside, $15, 66 inside, because these would have to be 15, 15, and 18 each. And then on a $25 table, 25, 30, 30, 25 would be 110, okay? All right, here we go. Okay, 6 came easy. All right. Okay, we're loving life right now. All right. Oh, can you guys see that? So another 5 and 1 for our 6. Hopefully that's visible to you. So in this case, we could go. Hey, let's go to a $12 6. We just saw a couple 6s in a row almost. Right? We're still going to rack $1 on that. Okay, be nice to see a 4. Okay. Oh, 7 out. Look at that. 4 plus 3. That was a 7. I keep rolling the dice over. Sorry, they stick to the table right here as I start to pull them back. That was a 4 and a 3. So we just lost. Okay, so that was kind of a fun run, right? And that was a good example of where, you know, we started off with a $12 6 and 8. We regressed it down. We got a hit on it, so we regressed it down to 6 each. So we were already $2 in the money, okay, winning $2. We eventually hit our point, which paid us really nicely when we hit the first 9, okay? And then we were able then to get a couple more hits here and collect, and then start to spread out to the 5 and 9. And we hit 1 or 2 of those once we were on them, okay? So you could do that, or you could just keep adding to your 6 and 8, okay, which might really be the better strategy. But again, you know, when we talk about these house edges, right, the house has a lower edge on the 6 and 8 than it does on the 5 and 9, and it has even more, the house has more of an edge on the 4 and 10. When we talk about that, we're talking about the house's advantage over an extended period of time, right? The casino's open 24 hours a day. There's 16 players on the table, 24 hours a day, theoretically, right? 7 days a week, 365 days a year. The house edge is averaged out over an extensive period of time, okay? If you get on there on the right time and you just happen to have the right bet, like somebody's just throwing 6s like crazy, then you just want to be on the 6. Who cares if you're on the 5 and 9 or the 4 and 10, okay? Similarly, I mean, the house edge, the dice are going to do what they're going to do. Okay, so, somebody might get on the table and throw a bunch of 4s. I've been throwing a bunch of horn bets. I don't know how many 2s and 12s and 3s I've thrown, and maybe a couple yos, right? Theoretically, that should only happen like a couple times in every 36 rolls, okay? But in the time that we're making the video, it's been pretty crazy how many 2s and 12s I've thrown, okay? Like it almost shouldn't happen as often as it did, okay? And if we threw dice here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, the numbers would come out exactly as we would expect them to, right? There'd be way more 7s, then 6s, then 5s, then 4s, then 11s and 3s, and then 12s and 2s. Okay? But in a short run, in an hour that you're at a table, anything can happen. Okay? I still like to stay in the middle of the table, in the middle of the place bets, 6 and 8. Because even in the short term, these are probably going to come out more than 4s and 10s. But 4s and 10s pay better. Okay? So it just depends how you want to play it. Okay? And again, guys, remember you can play this at any denomination, any table limit, right? So $5 table, $10 table, $15 table, $25 table. These strategies that I've showed you in parts 1, 2, and 3 will work for any of those. Okay? They're quite simple to pull off. Okay? Like I said, when I go to a $25 table, which you run into way too often these days, right? I like to place my 6 and 8 at 60 each. Okay? And as soon as I get one hit on those, boom. No, not that. Okay? As soon as I get a 6, okay, I'm going to get paid $70 on a $60 6. Okay, that's a nice hit, right? And then what I ask the dealer to do after I rack my $70, I ask the dealer to take my 6 and 8 down to 30 each. Okay, it's real easy for them to do because they're just cutting it in half. They're going to return my first $60 to me, and now I just won 70, but I'm only in the game for 60. Okay, I just need to get that one hit, and now I'm playing with winnings, essentially. Okay, not a lot of winnings. I'm only up $10. Okay, but I'm out of the hand already. And if a 7 comes, I just lost $60, but I won 70. Okay, hopefully I hit these a couple more times, right? I hit them a couple more times, get paid $35. Okay, great. I'm going to collect that. Okay, I hit it again, going to get paid $35. A lot of times what I do at this point is I'll ask the dealer to take me up to 42 each. Remember, 6 and 8 have to be divisible by 6. Okay, so I leave my quarter out there. I can still collect this $10. Okay, they'll actually give me a dollar change. Okay, take these to 42 each. Okay, so they'll do that kind of like this. Right, there's 40. Okay, they take that away. Take those to 42 each. Okay, 42 goes into, a 6 goes into 42 7 times. That means when I win this, okay, when I hit this is going to pay me $49, okay, for each one of those. And a lot of times I'll have a $1, right? So I ask the dealer 50 for 1. So they'll pay me 50 and take my 1. And now I'm collecting green chips. Okay, so again, I like to start off bigger, regress, collect, and then start pressing, and then start collecting again. Okay, and it's just really what you feel comfortable betting. Okay, again, if you're new to craps, I would say just be careful. You want to start on the lower value tables or start on the popper machine until you get used to making those bets. In my area here, a lot of times I go to the casino and I'm really lucky to find a $15 table. Normally our tables around here are $25 tables. If you're on the Vegas Strip, I think you're going to find the same thing. Okay, you're going to be pretty happy if you can find a $15 table. And a lot of times the tables are going to be $25 minimums. And but if you're off the strip, okay, a lot of times you can find like a $10 table. If you're downtown Vegas, you can find a $10 table. If you're at any of the tribal casinos, a lot of times you can find $5 or $10 tables. Probably $10 tables. Sometimes on the weekend, those might go up to 15 or even 25. But a lot of times, like during the week, you can probably find a $10 table at the tribal casinos. So anyway, I hope these videos have helped you out. We'll get into more and more of playing like the different denomination tables, but again, you know, the betting strategies that I showed you here are applicable to any table value, right? And just to review those, okay? Remember, we're going table minimum. So there's a $5 table, there's a $10 table, and then here's a $15 table and a $25 table. Okay, the odds bet on these, as I recommend, is just 2 times odds. No matter what the table minimum is, if you're playing pass line, you're going to go 2 times odds on your odds bet. $5 table, $10 odds. $10 table, $20 odds. $15 table, $30 odds. $25 table, $50 odds. That's all you have to do. Okay, that's part 1. Okay, on our place bets, right? $5 table. Your place bets just have to be $5 all the way across, except for on 6 and 8, they have to be $6. Okay, they have to be divisible by 6. Okay, on a $10 table, right, we're going to go 10, 10, 10 for now, but these are going to become 12, 10, all the way across. Place bets are easy. Okay, 6s and 8s have to be divisible by 6. Okay, so those have to be $12 bets right there. $15 table, I'm running out of chips. Okay, let me just make this back row a $15 table. 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. We'll do it like that. I wouldn't do that over here either. Okay, but remember, 6 and 8 have to be divisible by 6. So on a $15 table, your minimum bet on 6 and 8 is $18. Everything else can just be 15. Okay, all right, $25 table. Get rid of all these guys. Keep them organized because I will make a mess of this place if I'm not careful. Okay, on a $25 table, we're getting a little bit complicated now, but on a $25 table, you would want to buy the 4 and 10. Okay, a lot of places these are automatic buys. Don't worry about what that means right now. Okay, unless you're playing $25 tables often. Okay, $25 tables, remember, we need to be divisible by 6. So your minimum bet on a 6 and 8 on a $25 table would be 30. Everything else can be 15. And you would just tell the dealer you want to buy the 4 and 10. And a lot of places, buying the 4 and 10 is automatic once you get to $20 or $25 bets. Okay. And all that means, guys, is they're going to put a little buy chip on here. If you win it, it's going to, I mean, essentially it should pay like 48, but you're going to get paid, $50 if you drop them $1. You buy the extra dollar, essentially. Okay. And sometimes they take the VIG up front. We call it the VIG, the amount that you have to pay. That they get up front and on the back end in some places. And then that's kind of a ripoff, but it's still a good bet. Okay. It's still a legitimate place bet to make. Okay. Again, I would stay in the middle. Stay in the middle on the place bets. Okay. Even if you're going to go all the way across, like we talked about the 22 across, or if this was a $25 table, it would be 110 across. Okay. If it was a $10 table, it would be 44 across. $15 table would be 66 across, and $25 table is 110 across, or 110 inside. Okay, but again, starting out, just playing the 6 and 8s for your place bets. Just playing the table minimum plus 2 times odds on your pass line. Okay, that's where you want to be your first time to the table. Okay, and again, you know, $100. I mean, we just saw it just now. $100 will keep you in the game on a $5 table for a long time. 200 will keep you on the table in the game for a long time. Usually, every now and then, somebody makes a point and then throws a 7. Okay, we call that a 0.7, and then all of a sudden you lose all of this without getting a single hit. And so your money can disappear really fast if that starts happening. But again, as soon as you put that money on the table, there's a good chance the casino is going to keep all of it. Okay, but every now and then, just buck the odds a little bit, and bam, you get a winner. Okay, all right, guys. So thanks for watching these 3 videos. I hope that makes sense. Again, once we got to video 3, we got a little bit more complicated with our bets. We got a little bit more complicated with our payouts. I showed you a regression strategy. And I showed you playing both the pass line, the double odds, and the place bets at the same time, and how even a little bit of money can make you a lot of money really quick, or you can lose it really quick. Okay, so good luck with your bets. I hope this all makes sense. If you have any questions, please just post them in the comments. If you like the video, definitely give me a like, subscribe. I am going to be producing more craps videos with different betting strategies, including things like how to play the don't pass, what the come bets are, how you can possibly use the field to help yourself out, and then we'll even get more into some of the real risky bets right here that I only like to play when I know I'm up, right? When I'm just playing with winnings. Okay, so really you want to build up your bankroll with just your pass line bets and your place bets. But again, if you have any questions, if you like the video, if you think this video helped you have the courage to go get onto a real craps table, you know, if you have the money, if it's fun money, it's definitely a good source of entertainment. Okay, don't gamble if you can't afford it. Okay, don't risk it, because the casinos, in the long run, the casino always wins. Okay, but in the short run, you can have a lot of fun and maybe get yourself some lunch money, maybe even nice dinner money sometimes. So good luck to you. Thanks for watching Blue Dice Craps, and subscribe and get ready for more videos. I'm also going to probably do some sports betting videos, especially with the NFL season just starting. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.